Hello, I'm Jomicraft and welcome back to Jomicraft. This is episode 9, and in between episodes I went ahead and fixed up some things that were wrong with the circles here, and what ended up happening is this pathway was one over this way too far, and then that pathway over there had the same issue. So once I fixed that, they basically lined up. I also think that these two outer circles are out too far by 1 or 2, because when I completed this circle, this was 2 blocks away over here, and then on that side I think it's just 1 block. But I went ahead and added up the top here just to make sure it was okay. So there's that one space. And you can see in the distance that it was a little bit messed up also, right over there. So we got this in place. I do need to put in a bunch of iron blocks. I think I have a few at the base, and then I have a bunch of iron waiting to be turned into iron blocks. Actually, it looks like I won't have any iron blocks in the base, just from what's over here. So I think to start today's episode, we're going to mine out a little bit of the outside over in that direction, and then we'll go ahead and get started on the circle right away, and then maybe we'll head over to the witch farm and kind of add in hoppers and all that stuff, but we'll see. So I'm going to take all this iron, turn it into iron blocks, and then we can go ahead and get started on some building and mining. So we'll go ahead and jump into the time lapse right now, and then after that I think we'll go and place down some iron blocks. So now that we got a lot of this area kind of built up and we got this area mined out, what I want to do before I mine anything else or do like bulk mining is I want to head into the nether and I want to set up a wither skeleton farm so I can work on getting a beacon. Just mining out all this stuff, it's a very slow process and I need some haste to do that. So I think I'm gonna just do a time lapse of me hanging out in the nether. I may or may not do a wither farm to start, or just collect the wither skulls that I need. There's two designs I kind of want to do, one as like a starter and then another as more, what do you call it, just better design, faster, and all of that. So I may start with the more inefficient design, and then later on in the series I can build a better design. But we'll see how it goes in the Nether just to start, and then I'll play it by ear that way. And it'll just be a time lapse of me exploring and then maybe a couple updates here and there. So we will go ahead and hop in and then go ahead and get this time lapse started. So I started work on the Wither Skeleton Farm. Yeah, that's what it's called. And as you probably saw or noticed, I started building it on the floor here. So I got a pretty big area built out, and then I realized that nothing was really spawning, and then I forgot that the fortress area bounding box doesn't go all the way down to the bottom. It just kind of goes, it starts up on where these walkways are. So I kind of messed that up. I started over and brought it up to this level, which they are spawning, and it's a lot more annoying. But instead of doing a time lapse of me building the whole platform, I'm going to go ahead and just build that off camera, and then we'll be back once I get some pretty good progress done. So I'm going to get working on that, and then we can go ahead and start on the walls, or kind of see, I'll bring you back if there's anything interesting. But yeah, I'll be back, and hopefully this platform will be all done. Well, I have been busy in this area. I got the platform all done. Let's try and head up there. I did get one wither skull while building it, just trying to kill them while I built it and try not to die. So here's the platform. It's actually pretty quiet up here right now. There are quite a few things in that corner. The next thing I need to do is lay up all the glass that goes around the outside, and then put the center strip in the middle. There's the center point and kind of where the edge will be of the walkway, and then I can go ahead and put a roof on it after. There's a blaze spawner right there and a blaze spawner right there, which I need to worry about. I think they should work. We'll keep them there. Maybe we could do something on top with them. But we'll come to that later. I don't want to destroy them, and they should work in the farm without getting in the way. But I have all the resources I think I need down at the bottom here. I've been back and forth to the base quite a bit. I had a bunch of sand and stone from doing the spawn area, so I turned all this into red stained glass. All the red dye came from the iron farm that I had. And then we also have some nether quartz that I've been mining out, oak wood slabs, and glass to try and build all of the daylight sensors that I'm going to need. So we can probably come in here and see if we can't build a few. So I think, what did I need? What was it, 173 minus 60, I think, so 113. So about 2 stacks of that. And it looks like we're going to be just short because we're out of wood. So that should be fine. That's 90, 100. So we'll just do a few more. I do hear a ghast in the background. So yeah, 25 should be fine. So that should be plenty. We got those ready now. We can place those in. And I think I will do a time lapse at the top. Just, we'll do a third person one. I'm going to block myself in here while I get that set up. And then you guys can watch me from above while I do it. And I think I'm going to do it without the shaders, just because I have a hard time seeing in the nether with the shaders enabled. I think there's just too much weird lighting, and it doesn't really know what to do, and I don't think it looks great in the nether. So I will leave it looking like this, and then I will go ahead and set up the time lapse, and yeah, you guys can watch it from there. So we got some more good progress made. We got this about, not halfway quite yet, but maybe a quarter of the way. We got the roof in, quarter of the way, and we have about half of the glass in all the way around. It's been quite the struggle dealing with all these mobs while I do this. But I'm going to go ahead and try to finish this up, and then I should hopefully have this done by the end of the episode. So I'm going to get to work, and we're not going to do a time lapse because I'm running out of space on my hard drive to do it. So we're just going to go ahead and try to finish this up, and I will do my best to try and get it done before the end of this episode. So I'm going to get to work, and I'll be back in a couple hours, and I'll see you soon. Alright, I think it is all done and ready to be tested. I'm going to come down here and just get rid of some of the extra items I picked up from up top when cleaning everything up, and we will head up and give it a proper test. So I moved the entrance. It is now a ladder into the bottom center area. We just got to make sure we do not jump when coming up, because it will aggro everything else inside. So kind of get stuck there, but that's okay. And just got to get by without jumping. And I don't see any wither skeletons, so we'll try this again. And there's some down on the right. And then we should be able to aggro them. And we can go ahead and bring them back this way. And they'll come up to the top here. And we can go ahead and kill them. So we can go ahead and kill that guy. And we'll kill this guy. And then we'll check the chest and see what we got. So no wither skulls. It's a good source of coal. This isn't the biggest one we could make, but it will do the job for now. And then later on we can go ahead and make a bigger one if needed, which I'm sure we will, just for fun. But I think that's going to do it for today's episode. If you liked the episode, be sure to hit the like button. And if you don't want to miss any more future episodes, be sure to hit the subscribe button. And as always, thank you for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.